Hello everyone, it's Wesley with Expandacraft again, expandacraft.com. I'm going to go over a couple of things about the new risers and how you attach the cross tubes and the runner rails. And if you don't know what runner rails are, you have to go back into some of my other videos, but I'll try to explain it. I also wanted to show you, if you're going to use your Expandacraft for sailing, or you need some lateral underwater resistance to keep it going straight, you could do something as simple as this. This is the swinging keel or dagger board for an ancient, what they call windsurfer, that I just took off of a windsurfer. But you can use this if you use the bolt that attaches to the riser. And see if I can do this with that cardboard box in the way. Then you can then swing this down to whatever angle you need it for the amount of lateral resistance that you need. You can even swing it to straight down. For if you were doing sailing, this would be the thing that you could do. Anyway, just wanted to show you what you could do. The other thing is this. I'm going to take this off here. Is when you are using this, and quite often it's the Hobie kayak with a one-sided outrigger. Now this would be the inside portion. So your cross rail or cross tube doesn't go through these square holes as it would if you were on a canoe and you had a 12-footer and you had only one center part. You would put this square tube through the square holes. However, if you use the runner rails, that means that the cross tube is in front of and in back of, so it's farther apart than the 38 inches that is between here and the next riser. So you have this connected to the cross tube. So the cross tube is in front of here. And this is where you have to do a little work yourself, because what you're going to do is you're going to cut this square tube off. You don't use the square hole. What you'll do is, and if you look in the back area, now this is what it would be like if it's perfectly symmetrical. But some boats, you may have the front end this much lower or a little bit lower in the back. You have to define that yourself. It depends on when you set your kayak up, is if your kayak is flat on a surface, and then you have the Expandacraft hulls flat on a surface, and you put your runner rail on it. If it's perfectly square, good. Screw it there, and then lock off the top part, and you don't have to worry about it. But it's possible that it'd be as much as an inch difference in the front or the back. But you have to decide what you're going to do with that. Some folks put more weight in the back, so you might want it to be a little different, a little heavier in the back. That's how you do this. That's why when you order the one-sided outrigger kit, you're going to get these straight up flanges, the risers. It comes in a pair of two. That's one riser, is this pair, $30. And once you put it on, you have the bolt that sticks out. If you cut this bolt off, do not use a grinding wheel. Grinding wheel makes too much heat, and what happens is it will melt to the plastic. Use a sawzall or a hacksaw and slowly knock this off, rather than spin it off with a high-powered tool. That's about it. Expandacraft.com. Check us out.